What's up, gang? What's going on? How's everyone doing? Good to see you guys in here. Boy, do I have a story to tell you.
What's good?
What's up, man? How are you?
Just another day, man. Chilly as fuck in Chicago.
The worst of it is over, though, right? Worst of the blizzard.
I mean, that's what they're saying. Like, we're not in the negative and not feeling like -20, but it's still cold.
Yeah. Filters. Yo, I got a story to tell you guys. I was thinking about just telling you guys in the mod channel, but I figured, fuck it, I'll share it with you guys today. I'll share it with you right now in Asian session. You know how I left this morning for like 40 minutes from stream? Guys, were you guys on this morning? I was in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And I walked into my living room. And next thing I remember, I'm on the floor, under the table, in a lot of pain. Just yelling. Like, ah, like that. I remember I was gone for 40 minutes. I was knocked out on the floor in my living room.
Would you faint, bro?
Yeah.
Did you crack your head on anything on the way down? Are you good?
So I woke up with my... You guys are chilling on stream here. Meanwhile, I could have died. Wick's 9 over there, flat out on the floor. And I remember waking up in it took me a little while. I had to process this throughout the day. And I woke up and I just remember I was in a lot of pain. And I got up and I was woozy and my face was hurting. That's why you saw me come back on stream. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. And like my face was hurt. I was like, no, but nothing's split. My jaw hurts. And I looked in the mirror like an hour ago. My chin is split right here. Right here. And no, I was in a lot of pain. You don't understand. I walked out to the living room and then to the kitchen. I tried to get some pain medication because of my tooth. And next thing
you tried to knock the tooth out with the table.
Bro, next thing I remember, I'm on the floor. It's like 35 minutes later, 40 minutes later. And I'm like, and I'm woozy. So I think I had a concussion because I needed to go to the doctor and I couldn't. I laid down and I passed out. Nobody home. Nobody home.
Yeah, bro. Glad you're all right. Fuck.
That was what happened for that 40 minutes. Just for full transparency, I've been woozy all day.
Were you feeling anything yesterday, or is it just all today?
That you need life alert. What was that?
Feeling anything to hint it from yesterday, or just all today?
No, it was from the tooth. It just, you don't understand. I was in a lot of pain. It was the pain. And it's like, it's still hurting, but like.
So you're going to get this thing pulled or what?
No. It's stabilized. He's Right now it's stable. I didn't see him because I passed out. Right now it's, I don't feel the tooth. Right now I feel the whole side of my face. Like,
Don't feel your tooth because it's left in the living room floor, my man.
no, it was almost. It's my split is chin. My split is chin. My chin is split. I can't even function right now. I just, it's like, it's funny, but it's not funny. Like, oh, I don't know. I was in pain. I just like, I'm sitting here throughout the day and I'm just processing everything that happened. My chin is split. Chin is split. My chin is split. Why aren't you taking time? Because I feel normal when I do this. If I don't do this, I feel like this is my time off. If I don't do this, I don't. Like not going to the gym. Like really.
We're there.
Sorry, man.
So we'll see what we can do. We got resistance sitting.
For the best I know, I think toothaches are actually the
Pretty good.
worst
the
set
doc-
of pain.
Wait, hold on. I hear
Whatever
another stream
house.
in the background. I hear another stream in the background. I hear my friend Nick.
Yeah, yeah. So toothaches are actually the worst kind of pains one can ever go through. Yeah. I think next to menstrual pain or childbirth, kind of, yeah.
Anything that hurts in my head sucks. Because it's in your head, like the mouth, the ears, anything.
Yeah, it makes a grown man cry actually. Like there's no resistance.
I
to it.
wasn't crying. I was just knocked out. I was like, remember Debo and Friday? You got knocked the fuck out.
Damn, man. Sorry, man. I can
Now,
relate.
let me ask you a more important question. Why do you
Aye.
have TTE on right now? That's
Let's see.
Oh, wait, is that a-
I've been juggling TTE and your channel for say 3 years.
I got you. Hey,
Yeah, 3 years.
I'm not hating because you're honest about it. There's like, oh, hey man, I watch you go. There's people on here like, no.
No. I've been juggling for 3 years. Like I paid the subscription for 3 years. So yeah, it's not.
Damn, 3 years? I need a
Yeah.
3-year plan. How much do you pay? I'm kidding. You don't have to answer.
But sorry, man. You're welcome back.
Yeah. I want to joke about it because that's just my natural, thing. But like, it wasn't funny. Right now, it's cool to laugh about. I'm not gonna cry on stream, but it was scary.
The crazy thing is that you came back to the stream so normal. I would have came in freaked out.
I was holding it in and I didn't really process what happened yet. I got up, like I just realized how much time passed by. I looked at the stream and I looked how much time passed by. I was like, no way. I thought for a second there, I thought I just fell and got back up when I got up, but I didn't realize what was going on. And like I saw that I wasn't, like I got up from under the table. I didn't process that immediately, right? I was like, wait a minute. Like, and then I'll try to think how I was what did I do on the floor? How did I get there? And I'm like, I don't remember going on why am I even in the living room? I should have gotten meds it took me a little bit, like I closed the stream and it took me a little bit of time to process. And I think I got a concussion because I had my chin and I was out for a while and I kept wanting to sleep all day. And that's what I remember from getting a concussion snowboarding. I wanted to sleep all day. But let's see what we got going on. Fuck. Yeah, at this rate, shit, we could reach 6,000 before we get back to 5,000. Wait, are we on a new contract? We are. Hey, GCJ. Some interesting shit going on here. 120 pip top wick, huh? Even more, 150 pip top wick. WTF? You know how I woke up? I woke up screaming. I mean, now I got up off the, I was like, ah! What the fuck? The funny thing is, I woke up going, ah, and then I looked in the mirror immediately because there was a mirror in front of me. And I'm like, stop being a bitch. I got up. Oh, man. All right, let me focus. What a day. Oh, we gapped up, but this contract doesn't have a daily record. Go off the 4 hour, massively bullish, no bottom wick on this 4 hour, no top wick on the previous one, just a lot of volume. I think at some point, this is a level we might have to get back to. I don't know if we get down all the way to 52.95, but the fact that we've closed with no top wick here tells me, hey, there's not a lot of range, right? This might be resistance, but the fact that we've pushed right off of here, we could say, all right, then this is a support because there's no bottom wick here and this is a level. So it didn't need that bottom wick. It just pushed right off this level. So I think that's a pretty good level, especially if we get a closure on the 4 hour. 1 hours. Get a light candle here, but no resistance to take the sell off of. 30's printing a range. Interesting. This could be a level to watch in terms of limit orders, but not before we actually get here, break this low, and then come back up. So this will get really interesting if this candle can do something like this. I would look to utilize this as stop. Look for a buy right here. Right, to eventually like this. Or we get that bullish closure and then we could look bottom wick entry over here, like candle. But we'll see what happens. The hourly's got this massive bottom wick. Maybe we just ride up and create new highs. For now, so we close below this 15, but the higher time frame's still open, right? The 30's open. This could just be a bottom wick to ride this heavy bullish move up. So I do not want to look for a top wick sell. And there's a high chance this candle can come down, fill a large part of this wick, but I just don't want to look for sells. Not in this. Not right now. Dummy big ranges. Big ranges. Hold on a second.
Weeks, you are muted.
Thank you. I was answering the statement, selling now is a death sentence. It could be, but not necessarily. If you played that, you saw that wick pushback, right? And the ranges are big, so that pushback was maybe 50, 60 pips. You can't sell the flip here, but you can use the top wick, right? Take that sell. The issue is you don't have a stop here that you can use to the left here. Never created any kind of resistance that pushed back down and came up, because then you could have used a stop here. Let's say right here, this candle came up. Sorry, do that. Candle came up here, wick, and then you actually got a bearish closure there. Then you had from here, right? You could say, all right, we could use this top wick because we formed a little resistance here. So if we bounce here, like we should not break that high. So you saw that happen here. 5. No. Whatever this bounce was here off this level. A 101 pips. It bounced. That's a 1 minute candle, 101. This is a 150 pip, 1 minute candle. Want to trade this? Hold on a second, chat. Costa Rica in the building. Cebu, Philippines. Nice. What's up? That 15 back in range. The 30 might respect here. Maybe the hourly pushes. All we have is a 15 level. We're on standby, gang. There's not much we can do here. More people at the Zoom door. Are you local or foreigner? More people at the Zoom door. Buying gold. Yeah. Not a bad strategy. Off the market open. Close your eyes and buy. Just have no bottom wicket. Oh man. How much was this push now? That was 30 closure. 30 close below this 30 level, but with a bottom wick, you can get a nice seller here that would re-break the hourly highs. You're on your way to fill this damn wick. We just get a 2,000 pip drop. Don't marry what you want, right? Because what really matters, that's not the part that matters here, right? Don't marry any breakdown unless you see it on the charts, right? This is gonna tell you. Because a lot of times you want that drop so bad that you're almost convinced it's coming, and not the case. Zoom door? Gotcha. Are we looking for a trade? So we're here. We're here to trade. I'm not here to just build. The whole point. It wouldn't be a trading stream. The whole point is to trade. This is trading. This is actual trading. not the Instagram trading. Close hourly flips. You can get in here for a small price of 836 pips. Or not. All-time highs again? No, we got quite a bit to get to all-time highs here. All-time highs are at this point now 5626.8. But we are, for those of you that haven't switched over yet, we are, as of right now, this is the first session on the new gold contract. Make sure there's a J in there. Hey. What do I expect in new contracts? I was talking about this earlier today, that you're going to see a lot of volume bump into the new contract. You're going to see it move. Every time there's a contract switchover, the volume starts dying down in the old one. And then in the first day or two of the new contract, first session or two, you start seeing heavy volume come in the new contract. We speak about this every time there's a new contract. Plus with everything else going on. Like I said before, gold can be very lucrative. You don't need anything else, but it can also be very unforgiving if you're wrong. So you're right. A contract and firm Forex terms, two different things. We're trading a contract, right? So for you, it's a cross on spot gold. It's XAU USD, right? You're trading XAU versus USD. Over here, it's just GCJ26, which is the futures version of spot gold, right? But contract is also when you trade, right? In Forex, it's lot sizes. Over here, it's contract sizes. But we still use the Forex terms because most of us come from the Forex side of things, and it's just easier, simpler. See what happens.
Did you see our next question about the signal contract over something with the signals?
Say that again.
Nate had asked, do you have to update the signals because you switched the contract?
Yeah, I did. You guys saw me looking to the right for about 10 minutes ago. That's what I was doing.
Oh, okay. I missed it. Sorry.
And yo, I would never think that anyone in the group would ask that. That's so like behind the scenes. That's nice job. Thank you. You guys rock. How's this gym there treating you? No gym today. I went yesterday. It was good. Could not have gone today. Hey, do me a favor. Close the door, please. Love you too. Thank you. Let me see if you're much better. So question, I had to set a buy order on the wick at 54.81 at execute, and I was able to take profits. So would this be a trade you would have taken? No. 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 I usually expect it to smash through this wick here. There's going to be a level below here. Probably right there. When you see these kind of levels here, right, and there's a heavy wick like this, next time you go through it, you usually smash right through it. And it's kind of what we did here. And I would have had, if I was looking at anything, it would have been here, but this isn't enough for me to look at it. 5-minute level. This needs to be on like the 4 hour, the 1 hour. Go, there's the hourly push. $30 candle just opened like 10 minutes ago, right? 2/3 of the candle is still left to print. $47, yeah, that's from yesterday. Let me delete that. Perfect example of wicks being ranges on a smaller time frame, right? This main wick. To roll up and pretend like my cover's a strong man, sing like for birds. Oh, good evening. Nah, you gotta be content with yourself. You gotta be in love with being. So you'll see what kind of energy that attracts, man. I mean, that don't mean you gotta be antisocial, but you gotta love yourself to the point where you're like, man, I'm happy vibing alone and improving myself. That's my thing. That's my whole spiel. My whole thing. I'm not gonna bore you again. If you guys heard me say this shit 100 times. Yeah, because I'm gonna ask for a sandwich and some. Or you're just thinking of what you want, but when it really happens, that usually not the way you imagined it. But when you're like content, really just good with it, with yourself, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna walk myself out of this bullshit situation because I'm good. I guess that's the approach. Trade of 8 was fucked earlier. I don't know what's up with Trade of 8. Everyone's complaining. I haven't fucked with it. Had one burger too many. Still recovering. I'm so happy I'm not a burger. Give us celery closure on 15. Everything good. Pieces here. I mean Pisces. Almost got it. Almost got it. So glad not a Virgo. Still talks to Dumbo. Yep. I don't know what game they playing. See the 15. I also see the 200 pip stops here. It can hit in a split second, break a high, come right back down. You break the low. 30 still running, right? 30 could just doesn't have a bottom wick. So I'm not messing with no 200 pip stops. It ain't 2023. I can hear Bougie in the background. Just lower your lot size. I hear you inside my head, man. Speaks the truth. You said, that's what you said yesterday. Or day before yesterday. Laughing accounts. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's no, like, look at that. You broke the high. I don't know. You probably would have gotten enough there. There's a lot of range. 50 pips, but realistically, you're looking for a bigger move, right? To fill the previous wick, and this shit comes back against you, makes a steeper bottom wick. That's 200 something pips. 200 pips. Like, you understand? We usually look at this like this. Like, this is how we usually look at the market printing. To make it make sense, we just got to zoom out. I'm also not going to trade into nothing here. I see it on the 5-minute, right? That's all I see. Like, we might establish a higher time frame level somewhere within here. I would really like to wait for that. A higher time frame level. Some kind of range, 15-30 range would do. Hold on a second. Someone's getting... That man muted. Thank you. Thank you, Bush. Yeah, Darisha, I think you did the wrong thing. I think you were trying to be part of the private community. You got to join the Signals community to get all the, you know, access to all the private channels, the Zoom, I don't know, or private sessions with Signals. But if you just wanted to show support through YouTube, then yeah, then you just, you know, you could do it like that. I'm not sure what you were trying to do, but I think if you were trying to get into the private community and the Zooms and all that, and the Signals, you got to do it through op. I can do both. No, don't do it for me. Do it for you. Break of highs is the only thing that makes sense, but no target. 5, the 5-minute. Might be a quick push. Look at our 4-hour candle here. $1,700 pips, almost 1,800 pips. Wild. Oh, W, yeah. If you just want to show support on YouTube, that's the W. Oh yeah, then you did the right thing. Biggest 4-hour candle in history. I don't know if this contract's gonna give me that much. I don't know. I have no clue. How much was the last one? Almost 1,500 pips. Pretty insane. Hourly closure and come in here under 4 minutes. Thing is, the 1 hour is closing above this most recent range, and the 30 closing above, no bottom wick, but the previous candle gave you all these orders. 15 closing above the most recent, because we don't know what's here. But even if we get a bottom wick, let's say everything aligns and we get this seller play to come up, and we do use the 5-minute targets that are somewhere up there. Let's go to the 5-minute. Right, it's right there. Even if we do that, no matter what, your stops are over 200 pips, right? Even if we closed above here, get your celery play, right? Anything 250 pips, whatever it is. Can't justify it. So we wait. Plus the 1 hour might close the leg candle. Probably will. Well, we'll see. 3 minutes.
Like candle too big. Pause.
Stressful day, crazy goal moves this week. Yeah. Does it look like a fake out shaking off shorts? No. Not looking for any sells here. No sells, my friend. Well, let's see. Let's say this closes weak. This fucker would have to close bullish. Yeah, no. Zoom door. You got it. Come on in. Targets are big too. Fine. I'm just not gonna risk. You're so focused on the prize, you forget what you're putting up. And yeah, maybe you win quite a few times, but a loss is gonna sting. It's gonna be very demoralizing. gonna unincentivize you. Do it again. I'm just trying to prevent you from going through that. But I guess everybody's got to go through it. So I wish you luck. Hope this should hit your head probability wise, but I'm just not gonna have that much on the table. It's a bad habit. You can do better, right? You can settle. We don't settle for these big massive stops. We can do better. People at the Zoom door? Yes, there are. Why don't you use MGC stops? Because I need to use the same chart that I trade my live account on. So I don't have to do double the breakdowns. So I'm okay with just running this up. But be careful this like candle. You know? Be careful. But I'm okay with running this with no runners slowly, but that false confidence, the motherfucker, yeah. Everything closed above the 30, the 1 hour. 15, the 15 and the 1 hour lit candles, man. You can technically have a celery play here as well. That weak bullish candle. 160 pip stop. Break at the highs makes sense. 160 doesn't, because there are times when that could get hit. No bottom wick here either, right? More waiting. More waiting. I think we need to lower lot size. No way we are getting 60 pip stop here. Yeah, you should lower it if you need to. You like that's what you're going through? Absolutely. I don't think your intuition is wrong. Just this is very, like I said, individualized, right? Everyone's in different situations. Okay, hold on a second. There are people that were up here going, close your eyes and buy. Right? Got that 30 closure above. They're like, all right, off the rip entry. See, no bottom wick there. We just mentioned it. Just got it. That's what we know about candles. No bottom wicks. Usually you'll get the next candle to come back and make a bottom wick for it. So there's a grab, and technically it could, you know, it can continue on its merry way up. It would make sense. Break a highs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Too much range. Maybe the resistance at 55, 60 holds. 559. Oh yeah, please, if you're just joining us, drop a like and sub to the channel. Please share the stream as well if you can. It'll help out the community. It helps me grow this community and this channel, and motivates me, right? Incentivizes me to keep showing up for you guys, keep delivering dubs, keep sending out these Wix 9 stimulus checks, right? The stimmies might soon be on their way. Asian session's been on fire. You guys got us to 30K subs. We're almost at 30.1. Yeah, we're 16 subs away from 30.1. $16 subs can be done. While you wait, like, don't think this is going to waste. Pay attention to the charts. Go through the time frames. Get your brain used to seeing all of this, because at some point it'll start recognizing it. It doesn't mean you're going to do anything about it. It's going to recognize, and you're going to understand where to lock in for opportunity. And then you build your edge around the opportunity that's there. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. But like I said, this is a game of thousands. So you need to take thousands of positions. You need to, use different types of risk managements, thousands of times each one for the same position, right? And then different positions do the same process. And it's just, you need time on the charts. Right, so this is good. You're building a winning habit, and that's always valuable. There was a server with about 1,000 people who took that trade up top and got their stop losses hit instantly. How do you know that? Are you in that server? You can be honest and be like, yep, took it. Well, you've been trading. This is my 8th year. Right, so I started trading in August of 2018. Like to look at different strategy. Oh, so you're like telling from experience there really is a community that did that. Yeah, they just ended up being liquidity. That's wild. don't trust any of these levels. We're gonna see more levels established here on a smaller time frame. They might not fall in line with any of this, because this is the first time we're going through here, right? So it's gonna settle down on the higher time frames eventually, and we'll see these levels established, the ones that we can trust. But right now, yeah, not much. I want to say thanks for creating this community, Wix. You're up to some very high quality people. Oh, yeah, thank you. The OG. Nate's the OG of this community. Day ones. A1 since day one. What place am I looking for to enter? The market has not given us an indication that we're going to enter here anytime soon. This is a 300 pip range here down here. Like, you know what I mean? It's got to settle down. It's too parabolic, like I was just saying before. Right? You want parabolic movements when you're investing. You want the shit to just boom in your direction, right? We want volume, but we don't want we don't want chop. I also wouldn't mind sitting tonight out. I don't feel amazing after what happened today. I should have waited to tell that story, right? There's 450 people on it. Yeah, I went over what happened earlier today on our stream, like the first 10 minutes of the stream. So if you want to listen to that, you can. I just don't want to retell the story again. There was maybe 100 people in here when I told the story. Now there's 450. Yeah, just go back. Nothing's happening right now. You can go back, listen to the first 10 minutes of the stream. Yeah, I think if it just keeps pushing up here, it just continues up, I might end up calling it like 9:30. But I honestly, I today one of those nights I gotta run. Maybe it'll be setting up and I'll leave the stream on, but we'll see. You're one of the most disciplined traders I've seen. You respect your plan. Don't trade on FOMO during the gold rally in particular. You're a great example. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that. Stay disciplined, right? It's gonna it's good in general. It's a winning habit, and it'll transfer into other aspects of your life, right? I always say trading is a mirror. It mirrors life. Shows you who you truly are, who you really are. Yeah, I was talking about the live earlier today, New York Live. Oh, people were thinking, oh shit, there was a loss. No, there was no loss. Almost lost a tooth. That's about it. Been watching your stream, not for the position, but for the vibe. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. A lot of people come through. Not everybody here trades the same way, right? I get it. Yeah, a lot of people come through here, right? A lot of people are just trying to find their way, but you know, not everyone trades the same way, and some people are really set in their ways. And oh, hold on a second, chat. The youngest one, Bell. Yeah. The middle one called me. He's like, "Dad, she fell." Yeah, but back to what I was saying. I understand a lot of people trade different strategies, but the vibes are chill, right? All right, you might pick up on value, right? Bits and pieces of things that aren't really, you know, we utilize them one way. You might be an edge, or where it would help you create an edge in a different way, right? Start using bits and pieces of what we do and some of our candle knowledge to add into what you're already doing. Always optimize, right? You're never, you know, the best trader that you're going to be. Never going to reach that peak, right? So I say there's no diplomas here because the learning never stops. You're always going to get better and wiser. You just gotta apply the knowledge correctly. Yeah, I fainted, not from smoking, no. I wasn't smoking. From pain. I didn't really show it on stream, but I was in a lot of pain. I'm on a whole bunch of ibuprofen right now. Again, yeah, I'm gonna end up cutting the stream short today, probably around 9:30. I'm gonna run. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if it starts setting up. I was gonna say I might leave this open for the 4-hour close while I dip for about 20 minutes. But I don't feel that great, and these ranges aren't it. Like, there's just nothing we can utilize just yet. The 4-hour closure might be interesting because that bottom wick should create a support, right? The next 4-hour bottom wick should give you a support that you're going to drive up off of to flip and start filling the wick here. And then you're going to be able to utilize that support to ride the wave up. 4 hour looks very interesting. It's got another 40 minutes, so unless this is a heavy drive down for like 500 pips, it's gonna look solid. There's some waiting involved, about another 45 minutes. Hey, if you're gonna dip, please drop a like, please sub to the channel. I'm gonna dip in about 10 minutes. Honestly, if there was a day to cut stream short, I like today's a good day. Like these ranges are, or the levels aren't yet established, so these ranges are, I think the word would be arbitrary, right? These levels are quite arbitrary and quite questionable. We don't have anything established on the higher time frame. What's your edge? People spend months at a time here to really understand. It's you want to explain to you 6 minutes. Nuanced. You got to show up and understand. Really, it's deeper than like an explanation. Unless you see the concepts at work, you're not gonna understand what the hell I'm talking about. I mean, we can discuss them as they happen, right? That's what I was saying. The only thing about the stream, it's not structured. Like as they happen, you'll see me talk about it. But yeah, it's all, oh, someone said it right there, experience. I was just gonna say, it's all really knowledge guided by experience. Things I've noticed over time, picked up on over time. Give me a second, chat. We got another 7 minutes. I mean, let's see what it does. But most likely we want to see the 4 hour low. Is a stream record just for Asian session? No, New York as well. Every live stream that we've done. Oh, no treats today. Why don't you call the stream, get some rest? Yeah. I think I got a concussion. Example for a trade, well, we don't know how steep the 4 hour pullback will be, right? But the previous 4 hour doesn't have a bottom wick. Remember what I was just saying? A lot of times we come back down to create that bottom wick, to grab the orders that this 4 hour never grabbed. Because if this was logically, right, if this is as far as we could get while grabbing only these orders, we'd probably have to break that low. And we know we're bullish, so we're going to break that low to get to all-time highs. We should grab more orders, right? Because in order to break this high, you need more orders than whatever you've gotten already. Typically, the next candle will break that low and start filling that range. And then That was part of the reason I said we could start looking for a level to form here, but I wouldn't take it off the rip. And that doesn't mean we get down there ever, right? There's so much bullish momentum. We can start heading up right now. I need ranges to be established, structure, and the 15-minute range doesn't do us well when there's nothing on the hourly and the 4-hour, right? We want to have, besides the bias, we want to have some structure, and we want to have higher time frames falling in line with the smaller time frames, and not there yet. Feel anything prior to falling? Yeah, a lot of pain in my tooth, making my whole head hurt. I got dizzy. I remember being dizzy, and next thing I remember is waking up in a lot of pain. And Cole gave you a concussion, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be live tomorrow morning in New York session. No, I don't have a real infection. I know what happened. Like, it happened on stream. There was a reason I was in pain. Are you nauseous? I was before. I kept wanting to sleep. I could not, like, get up and pick my head up. I kept wanting to just go to bed. I remember that being one of the symptoms when I had a concussion. So that's why I think I had a concussion this time. Yeah, I'm on, not Advil. I'm not on Advil. I took a whole bunch of Motrin, which is the same active ingredient as Advil. They're both ibuprofen, right? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Yeah, this looks like ass and feet, gang. I'm gonna call it a session here. Damn, I appreciate we had 450 people here tonight. It's just that kind of session. Come back tomorrow. We will be live for New York session. We will be live for Asian, and these ranges should even out, and I should be feeling better. All right, but it was a wild day today. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm not feeling too great. Ranges aren't that great. Market's not ready for us. But damn, I appreciate 450 people turning up tonight. Please drop a like, sub to the channel, and turn on your notifications. You'll know when I'm on. And please share the stream. Help me grow this community. We're almost at 30.1k subs. I think we're like 4 away. That'd be cool if you guys can get us there. Outside of that, Zoom gang, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Signal channel. I think I'm gonna get some rest here. Yeah, if I see something, like as always, if I see something setting up, we'll call it in the signal channel. But I'm gonna get some rest. The ranges aren't there yet. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream, and shout out to all the people that keep returning here, night in, night out, day in, day out. And if you're new here, we're glad to have you. Keep showing up. You'll pick up on this and take the ride up with us. All right, chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate it. For me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. Show up tomorrow, get some rest, and let these markets go. They're wild. What was that?
So like quick recovery, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Bless you.
This guy could not help himself and threw Nick in here. I love you, Doc. I love everybody in here. It's all in good fun. Have a good night, everybody. Later.